Now, those very students you see in the video, they're requesting to have their names redacted from news reports over the incident. The students say listing their names invites abuse and harassment, like the kind they just demonstrated. Journalists are pushing back, saying that's not how the First Amendment works. One of those journalists is Washington Free Beacon reporter Aaron Sibarium, and he joins us now. Aaron, great to have you with us. Your newspaper, the Washington Free Beacon, you're the one they're asking, hey, take our names out of the article. How did that request come, and what was your reaction?
The request came shortly after we published a piece that named a number of the organizers behind the protest you just saw. And the reaction was, no way. We're not going to do that. Because for one thing, they just have no reasonable right or expectation of anonymity, given that they were caught on tape and protesting in a highly public forum. But the other thing, too, is that they didn't just shout down a sitting federal judge. They also posted the names and faces of every member of the Stanford Federalist Society, every board member who helped invite him. They posted those names and faces around the school in a concerted effort to shame their peers and pressure them out of hosting the event. And then those exact same students emailed me to say, oh, by naming us in the story, you're ginning up harassment, right?
Yeah. It's doing the same
so
thing.
It's really quite hypocritical.
Yeah, at a minimum, hypocritical, correct. Yeah. Aaron, you put out the following tweet. You said, we received a note from Mary Kate Hickman demanding that we anonymize the face of the students in the red hoodie because California is a two-party consent state and you have no right to publish this student's identity likeness without consent. They also told you that the email they sent you, I think I had this correctly, the email they sent you was not permissible to publish. My concern, honestly, from start to finish, from the protest, lecture hall, to their interaction with you, I have real concerns that this is the future of the legal profession.
Yeah, it's quite concerning because a key precondition for the rule of law is that the law applies equally to everyone. I mean, that's what the rule of law is. And yet these students seem to think that the rules don't apply to them. Oh, you know, we can post our peers' names and faces wantonly in order to gin up harassment. Oh, but you can't post our names and faces. That's not okay, right? And so that kind of double standard is really antithetical to the rule of law. And pretty soon, I think that double standard is going to be more mainstream among lawyers and judges because these people are going to graduate to become high-powered lawyers and judges. And
Aaron, to your point, Aaron, and as much as we have said they're in for a rude awakening when they hit the real world, the history of the last couple of years is they've changed the real world. And that double standard has become the standard in the real world. Aaron Sibarium of the Washington